Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Venus and Adonis, and today we're going to take a look at stanzas 69 to 72. That is, if you can stomach a woman sexually harassing a man. But in these stanzas, he does stick up for himself. So this isn't quite the same as the rape of Lucrece, where she begged and pleaded and he wasn't listening. Adonis is a little more forceful. And what has been happening, she was trying to seduce him. He went to get his horse ran away after a mare to go do what they do in the woods. And he's all upset about that. And she comes back and she's like, your horse understands what you do when a woman comes and throws herself at you. Why don't you get it? And he responds in stanza 69 by saying, I know not love, quoth he, nor will not know it, unless it be a boar, and then I chase it. 'Tis much to borrow, and I will not owe it. My love to love is love but to disgrace it. For I have heard it is a life in death that laughs and weeps, and all but with a breath. Who wears a garment shapeless and unfinished? Who plucks the bud before one leaf put forth? If springing things be any jot diminished, they wither in their prime, prove nothing worth. The colt that's backed and burdened being young, loseth his pride and never waxeth strong. You hurt my hand with ringing. Let us part and leave this idle theme, this bootless chat. Remove your siege from my unyielding heart. To love's alarms, it will not ope the gate. Dismiss your vows, your feigned tears, your flattery, for where a heart is hard, they make no battery. What, canst thou talk? Quoth she. Hast thou a tongue? Oh, would thou hadst not, or I had no hearing. Thy mermaid's voice hath done me double wrong. I had my load before, now pressed with bearing. Melodious discord, heavenly tune harsh sounding, ears deep sweet music, and hearts deep sore wounding. So, as I mentioned, Adonis can stand up for himself. These first three stanzas, he's shutting her down. He's saying, I don't love things. I'm not into the whole romance thing. The only thing that I love is hunting. Like, give me a boar and I'll go chase it. But I've heard that love is obnoxious and laughing and crying all at the same time. And like, who wants to deal with any of that? If I get saddled with love at such a young age, I will never become the awesome man that I'm supposed to be. And he points out, like, you don't pluck a flower before it's bloomed. And he's equating her trying to seduce him with being plucked before he's bloomed. So he's like, just let me go. Let me get out of here because this isn't going to happen. My heart is set against it. You're crying, your vows, your flattery. It's not going to get through because I'm not having it. And in the last of these stanzas, she's like, hang on a second. You can talk? Which I sort of love, which I think she's being a little bit facetious there because he's grunted at her a few times before. But then she's like, I wish you couldn't talk because the things that you just said are terrible and mean and hard-hearted and cruel. And she's going to continue along those lines in tomorrow's stanzas. So I will see you then. Mwah.